You put the direct work into the beginning part to build a foundation around it to where you can find some reoccurring way to make an income without having to keep putting all of your effort into it.
Would you like to make passive income?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how you could make passive income? No. Yeah. Huh? Want to buy? Oh, man, dude, I can't eat anymore, man.
Sharing his gains with you, bro. that's never happened.
Yeah, I could use some of those gains for sure. Passive income. We're on the streets of Venice Beach here. We're going to be asking people how you can make passive income. If you ever heard about it, it's what people do to be able to become financially free and have cash flow coming in so they don't ever have to work again and they get to retire. But how do you actually do it? How do you actually make passive income? Let's see what the people here on Venice Beach have to say and find out. Okay, cool. So we got Larry Wheels here.
Yes, sir. I'm Larry Wheels here at Venice Beach enjoying a peanut butter waffle.
Oh, man. Yeah, so we wanted to ask just a few questions about passive income. First of all, do you know what passive income is?
Absolutely. Money you don't have to trade your time for.
Are you investing in anything to make passive income as it is right now?
My next project to create wealth is to acquire an Airbnb property out of Miami. I got the Boat King right here. He's teaching me his finance wealth ways, and it's going swell. So far, I acquired my first property over in San Dimas, and now to pay for that property, I'm going to have an Airbnb in Miami, and on average, they go out between 10 to 15 nights a month if it's close to Miami Beach. That's going to pay for the mortgage in Miami and the mortgage here in California.
Let's fucking go. Straight from Larry Wheels himself. But yeah. Huh? Want to buy? Oh, man, dude, I can't eat anymore, man.
Sharing his gains with you, bro. that's never happened.
Yeah, I could use some of those gains for sure. All right, man. Appreciate it.
No doubt, brother. My pleasure.
All right, so first of all, are you making passive income right now?
No.
No? Would you like to make passive income?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how you could make passive income?
No.
Well, that's what we're asking people on the streets for.
No.
No.
Sorry,
good,
man.
brother.
Sorry, it wasn't a great interview.
Okay, first question. Do you know what passive income is?
You don't have to go in an office each day and you get paid. Yeah.
What are you investing in right now that's bringing in passive income?
Nothing I can really talk about.
Nothing you can talk about.
Yeah.
But so if someone's trying to get started, bringing up their passive income, what do you recommend them investing in?
So one thing I looked into is real estate for a little bit, but one of the issues with that was since you have to consistently go out and manage the property, it's not really passive since you do have your day-to-day work. You can do market associate or shares. That's really good. Like affiliates, so just putting out branding and easy advertisement, that's the usual good one to go for. That's kind of what I've been looking into. Haven't had enough time to go into it.
I see. Appreciate you.
No worries. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Have you heard about different ways you can make passive income?
I don't know what the word is.
Oh, you don't know what the word is?
Sorry.
It's like income you're making while you sleep.
Oh.
Have you heard about that before?
No, never.
No, never?
No. I'm from Germany.
Germany got to work for all the money you're making. Okay, yeah, appreciate it. Dankeschön. All right, who do we have here?
Christopher.
Hi, Christopher. Do you know what passive income is?
To a slight degree, I do understand it.
To a slight degree?
Yes.
Gotcha. Like, what are some ways you can make passive income?
Okay, so passive income is like, it doesn't have to be financially stable. It could be any amount of income, but it's income that pretty much hits you without having to put direct work into it. You put the direct work into the beginning part to build a foundation around it to where you can find some reoccurring way to make an income without having to keep putting all of your effort into it. So like you work a 9-to-5 job, you have to work your ass off throughout that job to make your hourly based pay. But if you have a passive income, it's something that you set up so well that you don't have to keep working at it. It starts to work for itself. So you start working with stocks or anything like that. It's something that builds upon itself and you get a dividend at the end of it. So the way that I can see a passive income, we have AI technology now. You can start up a business or anything and have AI completely control whatever that business is. And then it starts to take control of itself. After you do the legwork, it starts to pick up off of your own legwork into the programming. It sets itself up on a cycle and it keeps going and going and going for you. It's like you have like you purchased a property through real estate and then you started working, you started renting it out or an Airbnb. It starts making a passive income by You could be out doing whatever you want, and it's like, oh, money hit my bank account because somebody had paid rent. That rent is coming towards you to pay off the mortgage or whatever the place is. Like, it's really hard for me to get like a firm thing right here on the spot, but that is my understanding of passive income. It's something that you build a foundation for that starts to work for itself.
Yeah, dude, you're dropping the bars, man. Educating the whole nation. Let's go. Do you know what passive income is?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay, so it's pretty much making money while you sleep.
Oh, okay.
Right. Do you know of different ways you could invest your money so that you're making money while you sleep?
All I know is crypto something, but I'm not invested in it, so I have no idea.
What's the reason you haven't invested in anything that can bring you passive income?
Because I just became a mom, and my focus is totally here. And my husband basically takes care of all our finances and stuff. He has cryptos and stuff, and he tries to figure out ways to find money and stuff like while you sleep. But because he's an actor, he gets like while he's sleeping residuals and stuff like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Dankeschön.
Oh wow.
We're asking people, do you know what passive income is?
Sure, I guess, yeah.
What is passive income? What are some things you can make passive income from?
I guess I can give you an example off the top of my head, but I understand that passive income comes around while you're not working on it.
Are you investing in anything right now that's bringing in passive income?
No, not right now.
What do you feel like is the main thing stopping you from getting into investing in things with passive income?
Just capital right now. I'm like invested in a bunch of other stuff, so I don't really have a lot of liquid cash. Can't really move anything around, but when that happens, maybe we'll make something happen.
All right, who are we here with?
Jackie.
Jackie.
Marlene.
All right, today we're going to ask you questions about passive income. Okay. First of all, do you guys know what passive income is?
No.
Multiple sources of income.
What are some of those sources of income that you could invest in?
Property rentals. That's about it for me. I'm not into like stocks or anything like that, no.
Anything comes to mind?
That you can invest into? Businesses? Multiple businesses?
Businesses? Would you guys like to be making passive income, like making income while you're sleeping, essentially?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Do you know how to get started? So like if you were to try to get started making passive income, do you know what to do?
I would assume you probably need some type of loan, right? If you don't have the money, like a loan to start it up.
Like a computer, there's a lot of stuff online that you can do.
Good answers to me. There's no wrong answers here.